Other than that, bloody meant to be. Again, meant to be coming over, like, because we just travelled through Kanchanaburi, right, from, like, the River Kwai, right, down to John GM in Pai, right, and it took about 5 hours. We had a few stops, and the guy that was bringing us was fucking, he was a general. We met him in the hotel we were working, selling ganja, right? But the boy, same age as me, right? And he'd been in the army just like me. And I think he came to the army. I was trying to understand him. But I think he came to the army and went right into the police. And he ended up fucking high as fuck, right? So when we met him at the bar, he got on great, right? Absolutely amazing. And they said to us how long you had been here, and we went, oh, we just come here today. And he says, okay, have you got anything organised? And we went, well, the hotel's got some trips on. And I says, we're going to look at that and maybe do that, you know. Boys like that. No, hotel, rip you off. And I was like, so what are you going to do? And he says, I will pick you up in my big Jeep, air-conned. He says, and I will take you to every, not just the one or two, I will take you to at least, well, he actually took me to the 4 main areas out of the Bridge of the Rickaway. We did it all, right? And it was great. Kind of great to get the photos of it on. Oh my God. When I was going through Hellfire Pass, right, I actually started crying. I don't know what came over me. Maybe it's because I'm ex-army, right? I don't know what came over me, but when I walked through that path and I seen all the poppies and all the crosses and things, and I was like, fuck. I think I posted it in just a wee clip, but I actually got a full emotion, do you know what I mean? I was crying like a big Jesse, right? I was in the army, right? And I went through some key, do you know what I mean? Northern Ireland and that came when I was like 18. That was scary, by the way. That was scary. I remember going my first patrol, right? Shit myself. First patrol, right? Now listen to this, right? This is back in the 80s, right? And it was me. I think it was Paddy Hughes, Freddie Forbes. Anyway, there was 3 of us, right? And we were at 18. And guess what? The guy that was in charge was 90. He was a Lance Corporal. So because you're in the army and he's a Lance Corporal, you respect rank. So whatever he said, we're fucking done, right? And when we went to Northern Ireland, back in the 80s, to me, being a young man, that was an amazing venture. I wanted to kill somebody, obviously, because I got trained to do that. God, now that I'm older and wiser, and you know what? I would never, ever join the British Army again. I'll tell you what, if I was younger, I would join the Scottish Army just to protect Scotland. No to go and invade fucking anybody else like America does and that stupid West monster government that wants to tag along with America. So whatever America wants to do, England will go, okay, we will follow you. Come on, man. I can't believe when they got independence yet. I really can't believe it because Why? Coming. Got the English government full of bloody Westminster government MPs. We've got the House of Bloody Lords sitting there going, ha ha, or sleeping. And they're getting more money for sleeping in the House of Lords per day than the average pensioner gets. Right? They'll get about, I think it's about £350 a day to sit in the House of Lords, pass a few bills, and miss them. They're sleeping and no giving a rat's arse about the actual working class people. They're actually paying their fucking wages. Right? I'm in Thailand right now. And I'm actually considering moving here. Because they've had enough of these governments in the Western world, right? Just sucking us fucking dry. They don't give a shit about the people that they are meant to serve. Right? They go fuck. I'm sorry I'm swearing now. And I was trying to keep this video polite, but once they go on a wee rant, right? Oh, by the way, I'm in Thailand, right? And this shit's legal now, right? So we'll not talk about that anymore. Because I might get... Came what? I work in a hospital, right? And if somebody was to look at this video and go, we're going to have to sack you now because you were videoing yourself smoking marijuana in Thailand. I'm lucky enough to be at the age where, really? You know what you can do with your fucking job? You can shove it where the sun don't shine. Just give me my pension, the NHS pension that I worked for 16, 17 years, and I'll just bugger off and you can get it up ya. So, I really gonna care. The wonderful thing about being 60, especially when you're in Thailand, I mean, this villa, right? We've got this whole place to ourselves, right? We've got we've got a 3-bedroom ensuite villa. It's not just got a pool. It's got a sauna. And it's got a wee bar over there that you can put your drink in and blah blah. This place is a dog's bollocks, right? I feel like a millionaire. I do. I feel like a millionaire. And it was not cheap, right? This is like high end. But I think it only cost me and my friend about maybe about 80. That's expensive for Thailand, right? £80 a day, right? £80 a day each. But I'm not joking, right? You only live once, right? And I work bloody hard for these holidays. So why not? I want my scratchers soon. I'm sitting in Thailand, and look, when I come home from the bar, it was dark. And we had some friends up here, just friends, before any of you think, oh, lady boy, blah, blah, blah. No, we met some wonderful people, right? So I bought some Thai whiskey. My God, it cost £4 for a litre bottle. Got some Coke, some beers, and brought them back to the villa. They've just left. And we had a fucking laugh, we were dancing, we were drinking, we were just, most of it, I'm sorry, most of it was through Google Translation. But the simple English words were okay, but when you wanted to talk, especially if you're Scottish, you're fucked. But if you wanted to say something that meant something to you, right? I would Google Translate and say to the lassie, yeah man, you're a lovely lassie. Very nice. And I respect you and I appreciate everything you do, because everything you do is to make money, to say and help your family and help your family. Right? So I'm like, and she thinks I'm empty because I am. I only bought a couple of drinks and that. And she's like to me when the bar was closing, and said, "There you go, here. Oh, we're just going home. Just go." She's like, there's about two, three women, a couple of guys, young Thai guys that were security. I mean, they weren't security, right? They were absolutely angels. No like the security you get in fucking Scotland or England. These guys, right? If you went up to them like me and my friend do, and say hello and shake their hand, the security guys are like, well, these two guys are obviously okay. And that's the way I am in my whole life, right? Doesn't matter where I go. Doesn't matter where I go. Pissed or sober, I treat everybody with respect. Everyone. And my mother was not stupid, right? She says to me, and it stuck with me my whole life, right? She says to me, son, it doesn't matter what anybody looks like. Give everyone 5 minutes, right? And I have. And you know what, when you're smarter than the average bear, right? Jesus, I can spot a numpty in about 10 seconds. I can spot somebody that's got a bottle of want about them in about 20 seconds. And within 30 seconds, I can spot this clown has had too much to drink and he's a fucking pup. So I judge everybody immediately. I've always had that talent, actually. I can look at people, right, and I go, he looks like a nice guy. And I look at somebody else and I go, and there's somebody else kind of moaning at staff or whatever, and I go, well, he's obviously a knob, right? Now, I was out tonight, right? Went to this really fancy restaurant, right? And in Thailand, usually the food is shit hot. And I do not ever want to complain, right? And I wasn't really hungry, so I thought, you know what? I like the look of that. It was a wee crispy roll, wee slim beef, tomatoes and lettuce and all that shit. And I thought, oh, I'll have that. And you know what? I have never, ever bit into anything like this in my life. The steak, I had to actually translate to the chef, which was a woman, right? And I had to say, look, I do not ever complain. If food is not so good, I will just eat. But this steak with sandwich, I'm not joking. I had to translate and say, I do not want to complain, but this steak with sandwich, the steak was like shoe leather. And the boy was shocked. Like. I told him, I never complain. I'm just an old working class guy who's been brought up eating shit, right? So, it has to be really bad, right, for me to fucking complain, right? I bet in this. The roll was great. The lettuce was great. The tomatoes were great. And then my teeth hit this so-called thin steak fucking blah, 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 right? I'm not joking. My teeth bounced off them. And I went, fuck. So opened up the law, picks the butter steak, and I'm not joking, right? I couldn't even pull this piece of steak apart. So I went, I'm sorry, I went, I never complained, right, but listen. And I went, fuck this, right. And he says, excuse me. Never complained, mate. He says, excuse me. I was paying good. This is meant to be a high-end restaurant, right? It was costing me at least £5 for this steak roll, right? Which is a lot of money in town, right? And it was like a rubber. So I explained to the guy, my God. I think if you did this in Scotland, they'd go, oh, I'm sorry, and they'd piss off, right? But this guy, he was like, oh, he could not be any more apologetic, right? And I said, look, I am sorry, right? And this guy went in a while, and he spoke to the chef, right? Chef come right out to me, and he went, sorry. And I said, look, thank you for saying sorry. Thank you so much for saying sorry. And I says, but that was terrible. And he was like, oh, sorry. And I says, look, could you just give me some fucking, I think it was chicken wings and breadcrumbs. That'll do me, right? Obviously I wasn't getting charged for that shit, but so, I'm not joking, right? They come out with these chicken wings, right? And there was loads of them. Big bowl of this lovely sweet Thai sauce, right? And the boy still apologised. And I went, look, it's okay, I am sorry. I did not want to offend the cook. I did not want to do that. I'm sorry. I'm still being nice, right? And you know what? See, when you're nice to everyone, right? I believe in karma, by the way. I really believe in karma. I believe in karma, right? Big time. I'm still proud to say it. 60-year-old, right? I've never started a fight in my life. Never. I've been backed in the corner a couple of times and I've had to defend myself, and I have. But I've never started a fight in my life. And at 60-year-old, right? I think that's quite a good thing to say, right? I'm sorry. I'm smoking dope in Thailand and I'm having a fucking ball. I can't believe we've got this big 3-bedroom villa, swimming pool, sauna, lilos, outdoor toilets in its own little hut. And you could never afford this. Even if you worked all your life as a working man, right? You couldn't afford this if it was like in Europe. You just couldn't. In Thailand, right? The money is getting more expensive. But if you're not a clown that wants to go to go-go bars or Nana Plaza or Cason Road or all that crap, and you just go to the chilled out places like Jom Tien and Pattaya, Kanchanaburi, Chiang Mai, Pai, whatever, right? You can get away from the crap, right? And you get treated like a king, right? And your money goes further. Hell, don't get me wrong, I love Pattaya. I love Pattaya. I'll probably die in Pattaya. But you get to my age, you enjoy Pattaya for Nick Noy, a little bit, right? And then you're like, me and Sandy are in John GM, and there's 3-bedroom villa with their own pool, sauna, waterfall, everything. Everything your heart could desire. And you couldn't afford that at him. Right, so anyway, go on in bed, and nobody, there's not going to be anybody, what is that? Nearly 20 minutes, right? Nobody's going to watch this. Whatever you do, God love you. God love you.